If you struggle to set up your triangles and you want a sneaky attack that has some different options, you should try this top lock triangle. So I use a top lock to climb my hips and secure an angle. And the nice thing about the top lock is once I get my hips involved, it's a really easy thing to get a bunch of different attacks, not just triangles. I'm going to take my left hand controlling Max's bicep, and my right hand I'm going to control his head. And what I'm going to do from here is put my left foot on Max's hip, and I'm going to start to climb using my right leg underneath Max's lat. What I want here is Max's elbow on my belly button. I can settle for Max's elbow just inside the line of my hip. As long as it's not out here, I'm okay. So again, I make this angle by catching. Now I pull and I cross my feet. So I cross my feet almost similar to a trap triangle, but this time I have both arms in and I have a stronger angle. I'm just crossing my feet here. Max's shoulder is out of the lock. From this top lock, I have a ton of different options. I have armbar, omoplata, triangles, everything. One thing that I like to do from the top lock is start to throw arm bars. And a lot of times if a guy feels that you are going to arm bar him from here, when I start to lace, he starts ripping his arm out. And if he rips his arm free, he's giving me a triangle, right? I bump my hips away, I bring the arm across, and I start to look for my triangle finish. Obviously, it's not going to be as simple as Max just puts himself in a triangle, but how can I threaten this? Well, I can also threaten it with a pendulum sweep. In the same situation, if I control Max's head and my right hand reaches underneath his leg, if I start to throw a pendulum from here, oftentimes guys will post this hand to not fall. In this case, I cross, bring my hips away, and I convert the same way we throw into our triangle. One other option from this top lock is off of an armbar attempt, and this is probably where I see the triangle the most from here. As I start to enter into the top lock, what I'll generally do is lace Max's wrist and throw my leg over his head. From here, as I start to finish, guys will fall this way here and try to defend their arm. Now, I start switching. My right foot comes through, my left foot comes under the head. As Max starts to sit up, he's falling right into my triangle. I had this in season 7 of the PGF. Here, finish my triangle this way, straight on the head, big bridge, and strong finish. So again, from the top lock, I start controlling the bicep, controlling the head. As I put the foot on the hip, I chop and I cross my feet. Now, in this situation, I'm switching to my arm bar. My leg brushes Max's hair. He falls to bail on the arm bar here. Look at how my right leg is going to transfer through. Just this. I already have the triangle set up if Max decides to sit up. Where I can really make sure I get it is by now taking my left foot underneath Max's head. And now as Max starts to sit up, look how he just falls into it. I figure 4 my legs, bring his arm across, and I start pulling on the head. As I bring my hips up, I pull everything nice and tight, and I get a strong finish on a triangle choke, this time from a top lock. Guys, if you like that video and you want to see everything that I have on triangle chokes, from entries to controlling to finishes, even contingency plans, you can click right here. If you want to see our free website where you can get free access to a bunch of different videos, you can go to coreprobjj.com or click right here.